Hi everyone, my name is Belkis and you're welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel by now, you need to hit that red button because you don't want to miss out on any of my tutorials anymore. And if you haven't joined us on Facebook, try to join us. It's a group where we put up illustration on some outfit. And guess what? Something new is happening. We will be starting our WhatsApp group training for beginners. So it is a beginner's course for 2 weeks and it is comprehensive and loaded. And you know what it means when Belkis tells you it is comprehensive and loaded. So try to contact us if you want to be part of it. So today I'll be making a tutorial on how to make a shoulder princess dart. Like what I'm putting on, can you see it? It runs through from the shoulder. Remember when I made a tutorial on how to make a princess dart, I told you there are two types. The one that comes from the armhole or arm side, or the one that runs through the shoulder. So today we will be making the shoulder princess dart. And trust me, it is easy. Let's get started. So now, by now you should be able to draft a basic bodice pattern if you've been following my tutorials. So now, this is our armhole line in which we will insert our bust. This is the bust point line, this is the under bust line, and this is the waist line. And this is our armhole line. So first, we will insert our bust span divided by 2. That is the measurement from one nipple to another divided by 2. Mine is 4.5. But if you are drafting directly on your fabric, make sure you had half an inch seam allowance to it. So let me assume, okay, this is my fabric, so I will make it 5. So 5 inches, 5 inches, and 5 inches. And I'll take a ruler and draw a straight line. Then we'll go over to the shoulder area and measure the distance from here to here. Like here I have 5.5. So half of 5.5 is 2 3/4. But if you are drafting on your fabric, you want to add ½ inch to that 2 3/4. So that will make it, this is 2 3/4. So half an inch will be 3 1/4 plus half an inch. So this is where we will start taking our line. So then from there you take your ruler and join it to your bust point. Can you see that? So after doing that, then let's go over to our waist to take in our darts and then our measurement. So here you can take half an inch on each side. So when you take half an inch from each side, then you also add it back to your measurement. But I will be doing 1 inch. So here I'll add 1 inch here and 1 inch here. So on the bust area, you should come in 1/4 inch more, or you could even do half an inch more than that of the waist because you want the bust area to protrude. So 1/4 inch more, that will make it 1 1/4. So here I will go in 1 1/4, and then here I will also go in 1 1/4. Can you see that? Then we will connect the points to join the bust point. I also advise you could come down by 1 inch, which is totally optional. So now I will connect the dots. And then I will join this way and this way. Then to adjust that, I'll just take my armhole curve and then join it, blend it up. Can you see that? Because you don't want to have sharp edges around. Can you see that? So we are done with this part. Then now we'll go over to the shoulder. So now, like our normal basic bodice pattern, all we do is we'll draft our armhole curve on this line. But now this will be different. First, let me take the dart, then I will explain this part. So now I will be doing 1 inch darts on both sides here. So you could do 3/4 on both sides, but I will be doing 1 inch on both sides. So now I will add 1 inch here and then 1 inch here. Then I will connect to the bust point. see that? So now we have taken that. Then let's go over to the armhole area. So what I'll do is take my measurement from here to here, and then I have 7.5. So we'll get the midpoint, which is 3 3/4. So 3 3/4 is here. So after getting that, then I will come in by 3 3/4 again. You should be used to that by now. So this is where my front armhole goes in. But this is different. Remember, we have taken that here. So what we will do is, whatever we have taken here, we have to add it back to this line. So what we will do is just to extend this line, this 1 inch in which we came down, extend the line. Can you see that? Then here I have 1 inch, 1 inch. So that is making 2 inches. Then I will, from this point, I will have to add 2 inches to this line. Then 1/2 inch for sewing allowance if it is on your fabric. So that will make it 2.5. So that will be here. And then you come over to this midpoint or the ham side area. Here is 3 3/4. I'll just try to have. So here I have 1.5 inch. Just measure whatever you have here on the dart. So here I have 1.5. So from this point, remember the front armhole came in 3/4 inch. So we will start from here and then add the 1.5 inch. This is my 1.5 inch. So it will be here. Can you see that? So then we can connect the curve. So I'll just take my armhole curve and then join this way. Can you see that? Then take the curve and join it to the armhole line. Can you see that? So our armhole is formed. So after doing that, then we can take our measurement again and then add whatever that we have taken out. So here my waist is 9. So 9 plus, remember I took 1 inch here, 1 inch here. Remember, if you are taking 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch here, you should go in 3/4 inch because it should be 1/4 inch more than that of the waist. So here my waist measurement is 9. So 9 plus 2 inches here, making 11. Then I need 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here. If you are drafting on your fabric, so that will make it 12. So 9 plus 2, then plus 1 inch sewing allowance, that will make it 12. So I will insert 12. So this is it. Then I go over to my bust area. My bust is 10.5 plus 1/2 inch ease, which is optional. You could do 3/4 inch or even 1 inch ease, depending on how free you want your garment to be. So now I just added 1/2 inch ease, so that will make it 11. So 11 plus 1 inch sewing allowance on the middle panel, so that will make it 12. Then you come to this place. Remember the dart ran through here, so just measure whatever you have here. Like here I have 1/2 inch, so I would add 1/2 inch to my 12 inches, so that will make it 12.5. So then I will measure in my 12.5, which is here. We are as good as done. Then we can connect, and don't forget your 1 inch seam allowance, which is here, and on the waist, which is here. Then I can connect. So now we go to the neck. So here you can decide whatever neck width or neck depth you want to use. So here I can just, like the one I'm putting on, I did 5 inches. So from here to here is 3 inches, then plus 2. It stops where my dart is. Remember, after this point is the dart, and we are cutting this off. So you should just jump the dart. So that means I will be starting from here. If you want to do 4, this is 3 inch plus 1. So that means you will be starting your neckline from here. Let me show you the one I made of the neck width of 4 inches. So look at this. I made a neck width of 4 inches. So it was before the dart. So this is what it looks like. But the one I'm making now is 5 inches. We stop here, but I'll have to jump the dart. So this is if you want a shorter neck width. Let's go back to our pattern. So now for my 5 inches, so I will start from here. So for the neck depth, the one I'm putting on, I made 6 inches, but this I can just make it 5. So 5 will be here. And then that is the usefulness of your armhole curve. So you could just use it to make a curve either this way or either this way, anyhow you want it. So I will just, let me make my curve this way. Can you see that? So perfect. So now we can cut out, and don't forget to add your 1/2 inch seam allowance. Don't forget to do that if it is on your fabric. So now we will cut out. And don't forget your seam allowance also at the waist. Then next we cut the dart. So then next we cut the other dart. Make sure you don't have any sharp edges. Then the neck. So we are done. So can you see what we have? So we have a shoulder princess dart. Can you see it? So it's as simple as that. So if you want a high neck, it comes this way, like the one I showed you previously. So that is it on it. And that is just it on how to cut a shoulder princess dart. Can you see? It is super easy. So if my tutorial has been helpful to you, just give me a thumbs up, like my video, share my video, and do not forget to subscribe. Catch you later, guys.